Hello, good evening, good afternoon. So let's continue with the talking simulator coffee talk. Load. Continue. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of agents hiding in this area. We take the issue and illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Okay. Have you seen any creature you would consider to be an alien in nature? I don't think so, but what should I be looking for? What does the alien look like? We're not 100% for sure, but according to our eyewitnesses, he's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. Yeah, that's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That's a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? Very good. Okay, take care on your way. Phew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Good evening, ritoru. Yo. Oh. Hi, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Sure do. Just a second. Green tea with a lot of mint. Go. Marrakesh. Oh, it's called Marrakesh, alright. The drink's ready. Oh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakesh. It's my latest origin. Marrakesh, Morocco. Oh. I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm, but it's very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Mercer? You want to order right away? Sure. I have teh tarik. Okay, teh tarik. That's even close to home. Teh tarik. What do you put? Tea. Is this tea and milk limit? What tea and milk? Tea curry. Yeah. It's a tetari. Huh? Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like the tetari you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learn about it in Malaysia? Yes, and from videos on the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this, only for a few weeks of publication or less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family and get some rest. But we all know the optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway. Because if you go home earlier than others, we'll feel bad about them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry, I'll be in the mood for everyone. Oh, don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives a decent compensation, healthcare, bonuses, and so on. We're already used to it. So don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, chill out. Remember, the research helps us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's the game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at PAX West this year. Oh, that's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem there? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. What? Confirm it fast. Before they gave your spot to Nadi Indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And the event is even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know. I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. Thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Fullmetal Conflict and others bigger games. Every game's had its own market, you know. And you'll be there, and you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid, man. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. One is a problem, yeah. Meaning that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public, I just can't imagine the horror. You know what? Huh? So far my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until next, I'll come with you. Yee! No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free, then you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax, or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. About your company's booth. But don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But, I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now let's see. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, ritoru. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you must say that those announced this late are backups. Oh, but it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. Oh, what do you want to order? Sweet hot chocolate. Sure do. One sweet hot chocolate coming up. Chocolate and honey. How would that be? Sweet hot chocolate. Oh, it's what? Need to be hot. So chocolate and something sweet, something hot. What am I doing? Cool. Sweet hot chocolate is ready. Thank you. How is it? Not bad. It's not special. Oh, but it's enough. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break the immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them to wait long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. I need it. Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, ritoru. We didn't mean to cause any problem. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what's that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Hot chocolate. Honey and ginger? Eh? Milk and ginger, alright. Hot chocolate, milk and ginger. There you go. The drink's ready, sir. My, this is amazing. Glad you like it. Dad. Yes. Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Maurice. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since he left, he's been growing his brand, making his name. Managing a lot of stars so they became superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much, and even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of industry too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Don't make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn from anything from Mom? You're together for almost 15 years, but you learn nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Are you sure? I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder, because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. I'll give you a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants here. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are other things I need to figure out. Hurry. It doesn't work that way. That you know what? Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy if I take things slow. I lose my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Last is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to lose my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at a hotel the label provided. But that's... see that. Wait, Rachel. Ooh. Excuse me for the moment, Rachel. I'm sorry about what I just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we've been busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear the argument yesterday? Of course I heard them. I just choose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Fighting and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's argument like that. I was saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead. No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes you don't even realize what you're capable of doing. By the way, you wanna head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. You're true, we're leaving. Hope you have a good time. Thank you for the drinks, as usual. Please take care on your way home. I got so far for... Oh, you're back, Mr. Henry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh, yes. Just don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your argument with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did she leave the music industry? Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if that makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s, and they were still enjoying the level representation of the past decades. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it is good. But what hits me hardest is the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families, and the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girl in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. Was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not enough sleep is dangerous for cats. Oh, what do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our living family. You say you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time. We all meet up at least once a year. Usually at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. You're stronger than most people think. See you later, ritoru. I'm sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright, then goodbye. Gingerbread coffee sweetened from brown sugar to satisfy the cookie monster. Thursday, October 1st, 2020. The Evening Whispers. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform on Coachella 2020. Jill Nyman and Marky Harkiman to collaborate for a new IP. Sorry, we're not open yet. Just a second. Freelance designer, museum, art gallery frequenter, art school graduate. Okay, everything is from being listening to what I'm doing with my life. Escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo exhibition. Okay. Hide. The fact that I've been blood sober for 10 years now. Currently a model, past stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist, nerd, programmer, game programmer, working for Full Metal Conflict series. Favorite things, me time. What I'm doing in my life, so I've stated before, working on Full Metal Conflict series. Rachel. Hi there, I'm Rachel Florencia. You might have seen me on the screen singing, dancing, modeling, working on a new album right now. Neil, still a stranger for me. Aqua, a mermaid from Atlantis. What I'm doing with my life. Moved to Seattle to achieve my dream of achieving technology as far as we can, trying to find a place and person where I belong, where I do everything I love. Henry. Music and taste and farther. Okay. Anything new? It's Marrakesh, Spanish Sahara, Titari. Still a lot of uncovered. Oh, Neil. You've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Wait. Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth. And Earth thing communicate in a very complicated ways. It blows our mind. We learn just that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthling we learned them here. This made us to think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, You should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthling properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we ask you to allow us to work here, because you want to interact with your customers. That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you are applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through a certain process before you finally get a job, if you get it at all. Oh, let me think this over if you don't mind, and I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no, we are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. Huh? May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay, thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood? And there are other things you need to keep in mind. And what is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people came here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be, but always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry, I'll give you a sign. And you should start talking or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do you need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. Oirashimasu. Welcome. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, ritoru, what's going on here? Well, Niels is working here tonight, and I thought I was the one who brought the bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. Ha, it's not that. Niels is just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it was the other way around. Second, judging from the situations, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned something since we arrived, and we have come to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best to learn, and you just agreed to this? On one condition, I'll make the drinks. Neil will be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them there. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. I'll mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya, if I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh, is that why you don't come yesterday? Yeah. How did she find out? Remember my fateful meeting with the higher-ups in the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the high-up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. Sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write a goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We don't understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of a drink? It is on the house. Lol. The heck? Why did you decide for it? Huh? You like to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite? Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Wood. What new drink do I have? Try this. Cinnamon coffee. Here is your drink, specially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why a place only serves hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about the other deadlines, and if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about earthling bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh, we are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Language will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics on how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number. But full time, I should be able to write between 3,000 to 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually ended up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard numbers of words for the things you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for the first draft, for the pitch draft. Well, it's GR Media, the biggest publisher around. If you count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about numbers of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere words count. If you only judge writers by the ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry and short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seems to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from language to art Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. Haha. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you're really learning something on Earth. Oh, welcome. Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask, except for one thing: who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. You do. One coffee with a little bit of ginger coming up. Jahe tubruk. Your order's ready. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Nia. Some people come to the coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visit here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah? Pardon us. I was just training in how to talk with customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get late? Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion: if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen, which essentially is not really listening at all. That will be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you, Neil. Might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for usual activities, are you here for someone then? No, kalau dia tak pakai. Yeah. Oh, is it aqua? What occasion? No special occasion, it's just... Oh, welcome. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... Oh, what is this? What is happening here? I'm already talking about it. What? I cannot read. Where's ritoru? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes, I'm sorry. Is it alright, Miss Aqua? Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here is the deal. Now that's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Rizuru. It's nothing really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place business any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around planet more. This coffee shop is a good start, but we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella? Huh? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know, we also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Mitchell was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we just friends, you know. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander, so I've been asking Rachel for feedback from time to time. Today, I wanted to thank her directly because she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I refused it anyway. But wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be you are, not your. Oh, so you're correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick that up? Anyway, it's not like what I'm saying is written down anyway. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game. That's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. But players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI and user experience. It must be fun to have finished working with your creation. It surely removes some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job, and if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done, doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya, but please be more confident. Hehe. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. And I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. It's a kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Miko's going through, so I'm sure you'll both be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I'm really sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua, I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with, although it's a bit different from me. What's your problem? Burnout? I've been working on something for 2 years straight. No one outside of office know about it, and those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Fullmetal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yep. I don't really work on them, not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you on the friend. What is that? Friend, okay. Alright. I'm not with the paper anymore. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked to make a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP, or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all the countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping, and so far none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch! There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai. That's what they say. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Mercer, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? Going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Oi. Oh, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, let's settle then. I need to go home now and prepare for the getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know. But not now. We've got to finish this job first. And as we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. What? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please take your time. You sure? You want another drink to be going on with? Still in the house? I definitely won't say no. Masala chai, spiced tea from Southern Asia. Friday, October 2nd, 2020. The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun law. New healthier furry sedative might be available sooner. Action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. Welcome. Oh, good evening, Mr. Baileys. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? Yeah, you are. Oh, that's new. Freya's not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with the meeting with fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time. Just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I know them for some years now. She has this habit, If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said that they were writer friends, they are probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest draft or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meetup. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of my job. What's that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things, whether they need a friendly ear or just wanted to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That will break the charm. Hey, the hell is that? Guess I can't say this much. I guess I can't say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now? Intruding our interaction now. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Hot chocolate, ginger and cinnamon. Bitter heart. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink. Only for special people and special drinks. Say, ritoru, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop, I guess. Haha, oh man. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright. But that's the only answer I can give. Now, you're making me wonder what I should ask next. Oh, welcome. Wait, that's the face. Hello everyone. Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd be better asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need a rest. And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company because I have to finish this thing, and for that I need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso! Please! Oh, should I give you espresso? I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Rhea. Just give me the damn espresso. Okay. This will keep me from falling asleep. Ugh. How's the meeting? It was pretty good. Got a lot of good advice, but that also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh, it's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just that I'm going to my usual corner. Thanks for the coffee. I might make it through tonight. She looks horrible. Yeah, she does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she acted like this. No. But this time, the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind. Out of the blue. I have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Hi, welcome. Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Oh, hi, berries. How? You first. No, you first. I was just going to ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course. Go ahead. Hi, Ritoru. What are you having this evening, Miss Law? Gingerbread coffee, please. And what the heck is a gingerbread coffee? What's this? The heck I'm gonna read all of this. Gingerbread coffee, ginger and honey. This is ginger honey coffee. Coffee, ginger, and milk. This is ginger latte. Oh shit! Here's your order. Thank you. I'm sorry, but this is not what I ordered. Sorry? It's a coffee, good coffee though. How's work? It's going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new job at the moment. Because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's very Lua things to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to the last annoying job, it went well in the end. I kinda did. They paid me on time at least, and the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems settle, I guess. And what problem are those? I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even ritoru, who's standing in front of us? Not even ritoru. Okay. So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new. Somehow things escalated uncomfortably. What's that? I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. But I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? But I'm not sure about that. Pride maybe? Tiredness? On knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway? Please, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? Be honest, I don't know. She is not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you know? I think you're wrong. Really? If I was her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I put on a lot of masks just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. What's next for us, Baileys? No, Lua. I met some new people this week, including that supermodel. You know? That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. And how does that make you feel? I'm like a fool. What? He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid or thinking about. A lot about truth. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise, you'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposite attracts, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard of that before? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on? You know, us? I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire and I met a werewolf. What's the odd? What are the odds indeed? What did the werewolf say? Not much, to be honest, but he made a good point about importance of family. Baileys, I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family, and I know why that's very important to you. But Freya said something that kinda hit me hard. What was it? I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family, when I actually want to do that anyway, for myself. You know me, Baileys. I do. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families, which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Lua. Yes, Baileys. Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like easier thing to do after all. But you lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people? Sounds great. You live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life. That's the elven privilege. But it's not perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You blame me. Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If you're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It made me a better person, so you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you are the most important part of my life. I don't need more life, because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Baileys, I believe in you. Lua. Lua. Baileys. Get a room, guys. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. It seems so. So what's your plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just I'm not prepared to meet them. You'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well, they never forbade you from dating other races. They're not a big fan of the elves. That much is true. But you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but we can think about it and anything else later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I have my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. Are you still staying at Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight. Huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, ritoru. Yes? You're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. The pleasure was mine. You're off then. See you. Thank you for coming. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see the struggle to the end. It's important for the writing, you know? That's cold. What? It's not like that. It's just that... yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before though. For now. I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't... Oh. Yeah, I bet. Fix some coffee, gala. Ooh. So yeah, get over here. This will. You tell him. I think so. Welcome, sir. Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in a furry like a normal customer. Trust me. He must have his reason for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Kenapa kopi dengan ginger? Ke tea dengan ginger? easier. Whoa, chill, man. Ha 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 ha. What the hell? Is that really him? After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is, this place survived. Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close the shop early. Don't want to cause any more repairs. And I need to clean up some of the mess in the room. Good idea. Can you get back alright by yourself? I'll manage. Take care of your bed and way back. You be careful too. See you tomorrow. See you. I need to learn the actual recipe for that drink. Weird Starring Company criticized for the unfair depiction of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Coachella 2020 Do's and Don'ts. Atlantic ambassador is talking with fire regarding immigration. I welcome. What again? Good evening, Freya. Oh, hi. When was the last time you slept? I still slept like a normal person, you know. I slept for 6 hours last night. No, I've slept for 6 hours this week. That's not healthy. Get some rest, really. You can rest when it's done. That's stupid. Oh, shut up. So what's your plan now? Now? As in, right at this moment? I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. I need to make sure I don't look like a dead woman walking. And after that, I'll continue writing. Yeah. Oh, well. You know where the bathroom is. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya. You are unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner. I know. You've been a regular here for years. If you only need the vibes, if you only need the vibes of the place, just right here. No, I can't do that. We don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be sure? Just take this step water and go do your work, okay? But see, there's a customer coming right now, so don't worry about me. What the? Rachel? What's going on? What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella just to get into an argument with the manager. Huh? Before I continue, ritoru, coffee latte please. Cafe latte, coffee latte. Coffee latte, coffee, milk and milk. Here you go. One coffee latte coming right up. Let's give you an ugly drawing. Ugh. Yeah, coffee latte is ready. Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father. He messaged me about coming beforehand. He said he was just going to wish me luck. So I told him to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came and I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or what's bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowd. Did the concert go well at least? Oh yeah. Other than the argument backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever on first, but there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice. So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time, and then there was this press conference after my show. After show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me, so we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? Yes, I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you, but your manager probably works some of his influence too. Haha. So why are you here? Because of that, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because of this, evening is the only time we can meet. You can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. Because this evening is he needs to stop messing. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he managed at a club at Belltown. Hey, is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some club if you are 21. Not this time. Because Mr. Lester's my manager and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? I'm an adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no, you have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. You knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out, especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party, that might be a step too far. Huh? Henry? What the hell? Oh no! Dad! What? Rachel? Is that Mr. Henry? Yes. Dad, what happened? Ritoru, can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk. Just milk. Meow. Need milk. One cup of milk, ready for you. Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please? Ah. Okay. Let me call them. Thank you. Just a second. Pakai lah. I'm back. Let's continue. Where are they? On the way. Hang on, Pops. This is taking forever. There they are. Finally, we're going. Oh boy. That was really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to town when they need help. You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side. Ha. Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kinda understand them. I hope Henry's alright. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was all pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing. Take your time and place then. Will do. Bed chamber, a cup for those longing for a deep slumber. Ooh. Sunday, October 4th, 2020. Fight broke out during Coachella, culprits in police custody. Despite the arrest, Coachella will go on. Police raid on private Coachella after party is biggest drug and sex related bust of the year. Favorite thing I let my family catch milk and leave. I've been dancing, singing and trying to achieve my dreams since I was 13 and I'm not stopping now. Henry. What I'm doing with my life, trying to be a better father while running a record store. Haha. Our friendship with Carla is not progressing. Welcome. Hey Pop. Good evening everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight? So far so good, officer. The cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop. I'm not so sure about that. Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know. That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it? That oxymoron. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, so I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Espresso coming right up. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright and on patrol. You and your sense of humor. The espressos are always out of the world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. Not a competition, officer. It is for me. It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place often. That's not happening anytime soon. So anything special today? Surprisingly no. Gotta make sure this place is safe though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row, stop. As if the gods were trying to give me a first-hand experience. To use it in my story. Still fretting over your stories, eh? Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos? For the werewolf case? I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the prison are talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it. Because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have had a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Phew, I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Hey, Be mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seemed like it happened out near Kuchila. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far, but he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Welcome. Oh, Rachel. Rachel? Is Miss Henry alright? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark? Hot chocolate dark. Just a second. Hot chocolate dark. You want a hot one, right? Go. The hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. That's going to be fine. She woke up this afternoon, but we arrived just a little too late. What happened? She didn't get help fast enough, so some of the damage might be permanent. Oh no! She might never be able to walk properly again. It's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him. And all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't break yourself with this. Please don't take actions. But it is okay for you to leave your father alone. Is it okay to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment. And I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really need to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Top to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel, what really happened last night? Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh, he didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and started to fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitness to testify and they managed to find the thugs. Are they a fan of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. What? Oh boy. Reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Whoa. How did it all connect up? They are Mr. Lester's bodyguard. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before a big one. And you know about guys and locker room talks, right? Yeah. Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. Ugh. So, that's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad we wasn't there. Once again, I owe that for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. It might be weird to hear it from some thing coming from Freya, but she's right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital for now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, ritoru. Man, what a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, I will let you go down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see you. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest, and I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. Oh, you never bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place and you. So thank you. Pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. We've got a book to finish. Hey, no problem, boss. Cappuccino, Italian delight. Two weeks later. Wow, time skip. Coachella Festive proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed more or less the light. The initial report indicates possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Hello! You're finally here. Hey y'all. Yo, hey, hi Freya. Someone feeling happy today? Of course. Did they? They approved it. We're so happy for you. Congrats. Oh my, do you know how happy I'm? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between aesthetically and rapturously. Haha, you got damn right. Oh my god. How did you react to the draft? To be honest, they're not excited about the story itself. A story with an unhappy ending, huh? That's what they say. But at this point, I don't really care. As long as they publish it, I'm content with that. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower because they gave me a year to finish it with a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough. Of course, they are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately, and some old timer of course. I've heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea. Yeah, he brought us some gift back. He didn't get any from me? Not sure, but he did say he always gives gift directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break. Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. Whoa, that event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Ports Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your profile picture, Aqua. You both look so cute. Oh man. Hey, thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No, it was at Max. They had a Japanese style photo booth there, so I forced her to take pictures together. You at Max too, Metal? Yeah. How about I'll do that at the booth? Thank you. You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No, not me. They sent 2 postcards to the office shop. Really? Yeah. One from Kushela. That's not even that far away. And why send a postcard? Hard to tell them. And what about the second one? It's from New York. What? What are they doing in New York? It's me. Working on their mission perhaps? Yeah, probably. They stand more of a chance there. Anyway guys, we're leaving for the night. Oh, come on. So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived. And we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care away then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See you around, Ritoru. See you around. They look happier than when I first met them. They do. It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah, anyway. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Bailey. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. How are you two doing? Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Oh, wow, congrats! But I thought Lua lived with her flatmates. We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and her company's providing her with an apartment. Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office. Well, she definitely earns more than me. That's not saying much, Baileys. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Hi, welcome. Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by honey. It's alright. Freya and Ritoru has been keeping me company anyway. Oh hey Freya. Hey Ritoru. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. As you've heard, we're going to move together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place, so they want to cut my community costs as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway. Don't mention it. I have a question for both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Bailey to your parents. How did it go? Man, your father didn't kill me at least. Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know? I know. And at least they didn't say no, which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Bailey, you need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch midnight screening of Fullmetal Conflict. I didn't take you for someone who liked FMC law. I don't, but these guys love it. Hey, you always enjoy watching me playing the game. I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Marcel just now, ladies. She worked on the game. Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days. You probably will. Now go you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie. Alright, catch up with you later, Freya. Bye, Ritoru. Enjoy the movie. There they go. I'm so happy for them. They've still got a long way to go, and probably a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward. Yeah. How will you write their story? As it is, it's beautiful enough, and it has enough drama. Ha! That's one way to put it. Anyway, what would that look for? You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing? You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect? Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember? Well, some updates about the regulars. Tell me. Where do we start? Lua visit this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. He only stayed for a while before returning to LA. Aqua continues with her work with the university. Still working on small indie games. The difference is she's not alone now. Neil. The only news about them are the 2 postcards they sent me. Rachel is back at the recording studio preparing for her first solo album. She lost her manager, but it's now working with another manager and label. And finally, Freya. She finished her book and get published and have some signing session. Sadly, the book didn't sell well. She still visits regularly now. I haven't finished reading. So, in the end, it's a nice leisure game, I say. Nothing too serious, nothing too complex. Just like a bartender watching their customers. Shintaro Naoya. So the game developer is headed by Japanese company but written by Indonesian. Interesting company. The end. Oh, there's an epilogue. Welcome. Hello, ritoru. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Are you Gala? No, not Gala. Are you Gala? Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. What? Wait, No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed a bit much. I've learned a lot about how you live with your peoples. I've learned a lot about how to live with your peoples in the... Are you Neil? Don't say. I assume it was a success then. Multiple successes. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. Seems like another thing immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yep. That fire agent. You've seen him? Yes, thankfully. I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So, you finally noticed? To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with the act though. It took a few tries, but there's sometimes where I... Wait! I think I'm an alien too? Where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Heh, interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happens a few times. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then it was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you and your second visit. Huh? Oh, there was another one right after Freya got her draft of proof. Can you show it to me, assuming you know how I communicate with my kind? Never tried it, but let's see. You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. Huh? Is that it? Lul? Huh? Huh? I'm confused. What's this extra? So it's just art. Locked. Oh. Ngomong kopi. Mantap. See the whole cast, I guess. Interesting concept. I've been in front of this coffee shop. Can I zoom in? Okay. I've been in front of this coffee shop for so many times. The place looks warm and cozy, but I can't seem to bring myself to actually go in. Tomorrow for sure. Lula quoi. Okay, so this is the day. Excuse me. Tomorrow for sure. Today's the day. Excuse me, miss. Can I ask you a few questions? Are you a regular at this coffee shop? I'm not. I've never been here ever. Okay, I'm overthinking it. It's probably quiet enough in there that nobody will notice me. So, today for sure. Shit too. So, many beings are obsessed with things that perish by time. Looks, wealth, relationship. After 100 of years, but could still excite someone about life. Evil separation doesn't taste as bitter as it should be. Hey, are you alright? Things like feelings don't bother me anymore, Gala. Of course it still does. You can never get used to heartbreak. To the usual bar, Gala. Roger. Man, I've been stuck on this page for 3 hours now. What's wrong with me? It's the same day every day. Each of these people have their own stories, yet I struggle to come up with one. Sunset's nice at least. And another step for my Tomoda chill. My friends are enjoying their Sunday date. It's nice being carefree. Oh, I didn't know that. I took one step outside of my head. Is full of stories. Room stuck with creativity away from me. Let's go. How about you, dear page 1? You ready to move on? Let's get outside together. Another kid showed up in the hospital. He was only lightly bruised, but his sister was inconsolable. Still, I must have reacted too strongly to the blood. Mommy, why is this so scary? Shh, dear, don't point. Did you see his scars? He's a werewolf. Guess I showed it. Yo, Gala, tough shift, eh? How about a drink? Not today, thanks. What's with him? He looked gruffier than usual. I guess it's that time of the month. It's not a good day for his kind. Seeing blood of kids reminded me of the war. And in turn, it reminds me of my worst self. Maybe a werewolf like me has no businesses working in the hospital. This is for you, sir. Cheer up. But I guess it wasn't all that bad. Full-time freelance life. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I sent a latest design last night. No, that's the final. Wait, another revision? You're kidding. I'm not doing another revision. 2 revision and that's the end of it. No, I don't care what your boss says. That's your job. I'm not. Alright, I get it done. Does it have to be tonight? Yeah, I get it. Sure, thanks. Hey, it's me. Sorry, I don't think I can make it tonight. It's fine. It's the client. I know I will. Yeah. I'll grab something to eat on the way. I know. Thanks, love. Be your mate? Ew, that's gross. Get away from me. this interaction did not yield result as hoped. I may have used the wrong method of communication. We have not been able to find a proper communication protocol for this method. It seems that our observation was inadequate. We might lack a crucial tool in the method of communication. Could that be? Excuse us, citizen of ours. We see you're consuming a certain substance while communicating. Is the substance crucial to your communication? Is it some kind of weird interview? But to answer your question, is this some kind of weird interview? But to answer your question, no, it's just coffee. If not because of the substance, what is the key to your success in this courtship then? Seriously, we don't know, dude. We matched our Kindler and decided to give it a go. Kindler? Yeah, it's a dating app. Look it up. We see that this Kindler is crucial for Earth's method of courtship. Perhaps it is beneficial for us to evaluate it ourselves. According to the other manual, earthly swipe left or right according to one's breeding preference. However, the information displayed was severely lacking. For example, there are no genetic information at all. Yet, despite a lot of these ambiguities, Earthlings are under no dangers of extinction by underpopulation. Perhaps there are more to their method of communication that we are yet to understand. I'm home. I'm so beat. Rachel, do you know how late it is? High school girls shouldn't be home this late. What will the neighbor say? I've already told you, I've had a lot of night training for my upcoming debut. It's for the idol thing. As expected, those kind of jobs are really not good. What kind of job exactly? I take this job seriously. It's not even about dancing and singing like you think. But you will never get it, won't you? So, are you still fighting? I'm just pissed, so I left this morning without even looking at him. Stupid father. Alright, I'm done. Little heading back? Yeah. It's the weekend, get some rest. Sure. What? What now? Who submitted a bug report at this hour? It's a bug on my part, I have to fix it. Can you fix it tomorrow? I can't. It's too close to deadline, I have to fix it now. I think it's just a simple error. If I fix this parameter here. No wait, that's not it. Is the logic wrong? But this wasn't a problem before. Why is not working at all? Take a deep breath, man. You won't fix anything. I'm fine. I know there's nothing wrong with my code. The tester must have reported it wrong. Calm down. That's not how you do it. Shoot me the report. Let me see what I can do. Aren't you going home? What about your weekend? I've got plenty of time to kill. You owe me one though. There's a new restaurant around here. Do you want to try it? Nah, I'm not interested. You know, a place where I can get good coffee instead. Trophy. What is endless? So they have two modes, free brew and challenge mode. Let's try one. supposed to do here? What is the endless mode for? Is it just for making random coffee? Okay, I think that's all. What is one this note? What is free brew coffee then?
Tapi tak tolong yang ni.
I've been longing for a tea drink, tea ginger and cinnamon. Tea ginger and cinnamon. Coffee with lemon and cinnamon. So they have time, okay. Chocolate, honey and ginger. This is kind of direct. Green tea, cinnamon. Tak. Tea, honey and mint. Milk, cinnamon, ginger. Honey ginger tea, okay. Honey green tea. Oh, mint honey. Oh, wrong one. Ginger mint chocolate. Cinnamon tea. Honey mint tea. Oh shit. cinnamon green tea. Masala chai. Tea ginger cinnamon. Come on. Tea. Alright. So I think that's all. Okay, that's the end of it. That's the end of this game. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.